Hey, everybody, it's me, Jake, from Jakin.Off. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. This week, I am joined by a very special guest, friend of the pod. Give it up for HBfromKC, everybody.
Hi.
Clap your hands.
Clap, clap, clap.
Do the air horn noise, Brett. You can put it in there, right?
I can just do it live.
You can just do it live right now. Brett, the battery is flashing.
That's
Nice.
for me.
Yeah.
Oh, yay. Thanks, guys.
You can find HB at HBfromKC. The social media links, they're in the description. You already know. Follow this podcast. If you're watching, if you're listening, wherever you're doing it, review us. Give us 5 stars.
1, 2, 3, 4,
We're making you guys happy, I hope, or probably depressed, but informed.
Hey.
Maybe that's better. Maybe that's better than happiness.
Fair
If
trade.
you think about it, yeah.
America.
It's sad that we have to do that, but that's where we are. And this week we talked about Charlie Kirk. We talked about his wife. We talked about all the weird ways that people are going about grieving Charlie Kirk. How would he have gripped a football? You're going to find out. Somebody's got an opinion about that somehow. So that's in this episode. And then we finish it up. We're trying to do heavy and then lighter. But I'm still figuring out the lighter part. I don't completely know how to do that. And so we did Taylor Swift's new album and her song about Travis Kelce's penis specifically in the second half. And while I do feel like that was lighter than the Charlie Kirk thing, it still didn't reach the I was, silly, goofy. We can't do that for some reason around here.
The world is burning.
It's
Give yourself
tough,
grace.
It's a tough bullseye to hit.
Yeah. Give yourself grace.
People want to forget. They want to be like Jennifer Weiner, and they want to fucking forget. You'll understand that reference. That's a call forward. That's the opposite of a call back. It's a call forward to something later. You guys are going to laugh. You're going to love it. Thanks for tuning in to another episode, and have a good listen to the episode.
Jakin.Off.
I'm sitting at $9.99 right now.
$999?
Yeah. I
Oh,
know.
wow. I'm
trying
at like
to get to 1K.
9,900 something on TikTok. I'm trying to get to
Yeah.
that 10K so I can get
I'm
my
fucking.
payments. So I can start getting paid off the top.
Yeah, we're trying to get we just lost our contract with ABC because of all the people that we said should get taken care of.
We're asking for them Jodie Foster fans out there.
we called for the dedicated Jodie Foster fans to take care of one too many people.
Man.
And what do you know?
Got it
The
messed
chairman
up.
of the FCC has come after the Jakin.Off.Podcast, and now we're not on ABC anymore.
How
It
did they
sucks.
communicate? Was it a letter or like an email?
They actually they repelled from Brett's roof and kicked in his window and held a gun to his head, and they were like, "You're off the network, bitch!" And then they beat the shit out of Brett.
Yeah,
and,
TMZ was across the street. They got
Really?
the whole thing.
Yeah, TMZ was across the street, and Brett ran out, and he ran out. Because he was scared, he ran into the bathroom and jumped into the bathtub and accidentally tore down the shower curtain. He was wrapped in the shower curtain.
Damn.
As he ran out.
Not the rubber ducky shower curtain. I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, it's not a rubber ducky shower curtain.
It's a different type.
Yeah, it's a different type of shower curtain. Brett's, you've never. Oh, okay.
I've never been in Brett's bathroom.
Well, yeah, maybe.
We'll have to do a field trip after this. So I
You're
can
only
laugh.
allowed in there if you have to go to the bathroom. so-
Okay, I have to pee later.
Okay.
All right. I gotta pee later.
No,
Definitely
someone's
gotta
pulled
pee
this
later.
on me before.
But yeah, actually, this is a perfect segue into what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about first. We got a couple things we're going to talk about today. But the first thing I want to talk about is Charlie Kirk got assassinated. I don't know.
Oh, the irony. I
He
just did a
got-
show at Hillsiders last night and I talked about this. So go
Yeah.
ahead and I'll tell you what I said.
It is very ironic because he was a person who literally said he thought that it should happen to people, and that it's part of what has to happen in order to have gun rights. And he said he didn't believe in empathy and all that. And on top of that, he also said like he was a very racist, and if he was a Christian nationalist and like a fascist. I think that's like fair to say.
Yeah.
And like, we joke on this podcast. We call for the dedicated Jodie Foster fans. We call for the dedicated Jodie Foster fans. It's a joke, right? Like, we're not saying that seriously, but I do think it's one of these situations, right? Like when I was growing up, my parents taught me that what goes around comes around. And if you if you make it your life's work to spread hate, no matter what form it is, right? If you make it your life's work to spread a hateful message, that shit is going to come back on you tenfold.
Yep.
And not only that, I think that in the broader scope, like Charlie Kirk aside, like I think the same thing that can be said. All of these people right now are and again, I'm not saying that this is something that I was glad to have seen happen. Frankly, like I think that it's going to create like a lot of problems for us. But like what I am saying though is like there are a lot of people right now clutching their pearls over what happened.
Yeah.
But what they don't know is that this is the kind of thing that our country has been doing around the world for decades and decades and decades. And like, this sort of like political violence, we have fomented this in so many places. And like our chickens are coming home to roost. Like that is like a big part of it. Like nobody likes to see a video of somebody getting shot, whether it's Charlie Kirk or whether it's, somebody by the police that's not doing anything wrong. But like, that's like, these are like manifestations of like the violence that we as a nation have created like all over the world.
Yeah.
And it's like, it makes sense that these things would start happening here because we've been doing them other places.
Yeah.
And so I think that people like, it's like, it's a knee-jerk reaction to be like, oh my God, this is horrific. But like big picture wise, this kind of stuff is probably going to become more common.
Yeah.
And like happen more frequently because we live in like a society where the United States military is arresting children in Chicago at 3 a.m. last night or whatever. Like this is violence. And so you don't do violence on people and like not have them want to do violence back. Like that's what Hamas is.
Yeah.
Like that's why all this stuff exists. So I think that that's important to stay up top because we're going to talk about like some stuff that is maybe a little ridiculous that has been going on since Charlie Kirk's death. But I do want to like at the top say like the Jodie Foster fan thing, it's always a joke. It's always a joke. That's not what we stand for, but at the same time, it's a joke because like that's like real shit.
The outrageous truth of the matter.
Yeah,
Very much
the
so.
outrageous, and that's what Jakin.Off is all about.
Oh yeah.
Is the outrageous truth of the matter.
Heavy on the outrageous.
We gotta update the info sheet, dude.
The outrageous truth of the matter.
And I would love to hear your thoughts, HB. Because you
about Charlie getting kirked. Yes.
Just about anything.
Oh.
Just about whatever if
and
you got
how
anything you want
Hillsiders
to
went
say.
as well.
Yeah.
Hillsiders went great.
Yes, good point, Brett.
I'm getting to the point where I'm not really trying hard on stage, so that's very fun.
Yeah.
I did not have any material prepared last night. I did a couple old jokes, and then the other like 14, 15 minutes was just improv. And Charlie got kirked. I sat on that for a little bit. But I actually didn't focus on, Charlie getting kirked. I actually pivoted and went to his wife because that bitch is horrible. That's a horrible woman.
I love this is awesome.
Yeah, I couldn't like last night I basically went into the set like, Charlie Kirk's a sensitive subject, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to talk about that because, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, don't make fun of the dead. I really will make fun of Charlie Kirk being
I
dead.
think it's
I don't.
Totally fine.
I personally
We're going to do
care.
a little bit of that today.
Exactly. Especially what he said about black women, like I'm inferior and I'm too stupid to do anything.
It's heinous.
Fuck you. You're dead.
Yeah.
I'm alive, so I am better than you now.
Yes.
But as far as like Erica, that's who I ragged on last night.
Yeah.
Like her being on podcast, being like, we have so much content. There's just so much content. Charlie always kept the camera on. So stay tuned, guys. We have so much content. She was in on it. Nobody can tell me she wasn't in on it.
Well, I think it's one of those things where it's like, and people saw Donald Trump's reaction too, which we're not going to play that, but the clip of him like the day after it happened.
yeah.
They're like, "How are you doing with Charlie Kirk's death?" And he's like, "I think I'm holding up fine."
Yeah.
The ballroom is almost
Literally.
ready, like da 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 da. He's like not even. He doesn't even care. I think that legitimately, dude, when somebody was like, "Mr. Trump," they were like, "President Trump, Charlie Kirk has been assassinated." He was like, "Perfect." I don't think that he planned it. I'm not saying that I think that he was responsible, but I think that this dude, if Donald Trump is good at anything, it's knowing how to take advantage of a moment. Like that,
I have to disagree. I think he was in on it. I absolutely do.
I wouldn't completely rule it out, but I think that at the very least he was immediately was like, "Oh, we're going to benefit so greatly from this." And I think that his wife probably like, I'm sure that she is sad that her husband's dead and the father of her children are dead, but like at the same time, I think that she probably is like recognizes like, I'm about to make a fuckload of money.
Yeah, her
This is
lore.
about to be-
Have y'all heard about like her lore?
I
like
haven't
her story.
actually. I don't know too much about her.
First of all, she's banned from Romania.
Oh,
At
tell
the-
us about that.
When she was, I want to say like 12 or 13, she was a part of Trump's modeling agency. And by 17, she was an ambassador to Romania for America. At the same
Whoa.
time that she was an ambassador
Like a
to
child
Romania,
ambassador?
I'm
there's
gonna
no
look up
such
the-
thing.
Yeah,
You can't
this
be
is
an ambassador at
crazy.
the age of 17. And after the Romania thing, at the same time in Romania, they had a huge outbreak of sex trafficking while
Oh,
she was there
no.
as an ambassador. So she has been now, she's gone. She can't come back to Romania. Yep, fact-checking claims that Erica Kirk knew Charlie before. She met Charlie
Yeah.
through Trump. He introduced them. A few weeks before Charlie was murdered, the Prime Minister of Israel, Netanyahu, offered him $150 million for a part of Turning Point.
Oh yeah.
He denied him. He declined it.
Yeah.
And now Charlie is kirked. And y'all telling me it's not? Okay, all right.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think that so here's what I'll say, because there's been like this thing going around too where people keep being like, Charlie Kirk was getting ready to speak out against Israel, or he did speak out against Israel, and it's like, that shit is like such a joke to me.
Yeah.
Like that I find what you're saying way more believable than like whatever
I
that shit
don't-
is.
I don't
They're
think that
like,
either.
yeah, he was going to speak out against Israel. It's like, no, dude, Charlie Kirk had to say something about Israel because his fans are like, his fans are anti-Israel because they're anti-Semitic, not
Yes.
because they are pro-Palestine in
Yes.
any sense of the word. And so because of what is happening in Palestine, there's like mounting pressure for people like that to say something, like even just like the most milquetoast shit, like, oh, I think that they they're being too mean.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like it's not like he's gonna call it a genocide. It's not like he's gonna like say the truth about it. He just might like give a little like nibble to people so that they'll still download his videos
Yeah.
or whatever.
I think, honestly, the reason why Trump was just like, oh, well, that's crazy. My ballroom is also because he was calling for the Epstein files to be released repetitively. Like, he was in the middle of multiple episodes of Turning Point because I guess he was shooting daily, I guess. It was like
Yeah.
a daily like news channel at that point.
Well, he goes to like college campuses and like streams himself almost like.
He went to college.
Yeah, he went. He used to. One thing that he used to do.
Until he got kirked.
Yeah. He would stream himself like very, very frequently. Like I was like close to daily, if not daily, just going and like arguing with people or whatever on like his campus tour. And then he had a podcast. I've actually seen Charlie Kirk speak live.
You did tell me about that the last time I was here.
I went to the My Pillow Guys rally right after
Yep.
the election because I was like, dude, I gotta like. I was just like feeling insane, and I was like, I needed to go. It was like the height of COVID. It was like people were still dying a lot, and we had to like ride in these yellow buses with people who think that like Candace Owens should be vice president
God.
or something, and like it was fucking crazy. But yeah, I've seen him speak live. He's a hateful person. Like you know, you don't have to look very hard. And that's the other thing that I think is like despicable too, is even these quote unquote like left wing, like, Antifa news outlets like NBC,
CNN.
Yeah, and CNN. Dude, you see like the kind of shit that they post, and they make this guy sound like he was like an awesome dude or whatever. And I actually, there was like the person who I saw, the article that I read that I think like encapsulated it the best was Ta-Nehisi Coates wrote like a piece, and I think it was Vanity Fair, and he it was like pointing out like, dude, you read all these articles. I mean, he said it way nicer and like more eloquently than what I'm about to say, but he's like, dude, you like read these articles and they won't even use words that Charlie Kirk said because they can't.
They won't.
Because they can't use words that he said, and it's like, yeah, man, he's hateful. His wife is weird. Brett, we can play clip 1-1. A lot of people have been dunking on his wife for the entrance at the memorial.
Oh, yeah. She looked like the fucking Big Show.
Yeah, dude.
She looked like The Rock in 99.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts, dude. She's fucking got like pyrotechnics. Go ahead and play it, Brett. We don't need the audio too bad. It's just like fucking fireworks everywhere.
Not one tear. She didn't shed one tear.
Yeah. She's like, I need to stare into the lights to make my eyes water.
I'm looking up at him in heaven and maybe down at him in hell?
Dude, it must be opposite day if she looking up.
It's crazy. They were like, oh, we got to get out the Charlie Kirk's death pyrotechnics that we've been saving.
Literally. We've waited for this moment for so long.
If it's at a mega church,
Dude.
they already have the pyrotechnics there in their roster.
Yeah. You know what? I actually like to think that it was, they had him because they figured Donald Trump would die first. So they had him for Donald Trump's memorial. And he's like, Charlie, they thought these would be for my memorial.
I was going to have the biggest memorial.
Charlie thought I would be dead.
Yeah.
Looks like Charlie's dead.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and pop them for Charlie. You can give me some new ones. I'm going to have bigger, better ones than Charlie.
I said we need bigger sparklers.
Yeah, we need bigger ones.
My sparklers, they have to be the biggest sparklers.
They said, Trump, these are going to be fire hazard. I said, I can't. I have to do it.
I have to do it. I have to be the biggest and the best.
They said they were flame. Well, I don't want to say the other word. I'm wearing a suit that's immune to flames.
Yeah,
I don't want to say the word they said.
You know what? Anyway,
it's a bad word.
Yeah, it's a very bad word. Retarded.
For some
retarded
people,
is the word. Is the word
said,
retarded?
They
Like,
said
what?
my suit was flame retarded.
I think it's quite smart. I think I have the smartest suit on in
I
this
said, are you sure that's what you mean, officer?
room.
And he
Officer
said,
is crazy.
I'm a fireman. We actually, dude, the next clip, Brett, 1-2 is this is Donald Trump at Charlie Kirk's. So I just actually, before we play this, the setup here is, so after we watch this, we are going to see some progressively cringier ways that people have been memorializing Charlie Kirk. So right off the bat, the first person we're going to see, though, this is Donald Trump at Charlie Kirk's memorial. This is, I think, like representative of how we all would expect that people are going to memorialize Charlie Kirk, which is with, hatred and being big pieces of shit. So, Brett, play this. Play this one.
He did not hate his opponents. He wanted the best for them. That's where I disagreed with Charlie. I hate my opponent, and I don't want the best for them. I'm sorry. I am sorry, Erica. But now Erica can talk to me and the whole group, and maybe they can convince me that that's not right, but I can't stand my opponent. Charlie's angry. Look at that. He's angry at me now. He wasn't interested in demonizing anyone. He was interested in
Old
persuading
Charlie, not
everyone
interested in demonizing people.
the ideas and principles he believed were good, right, and true.
It's insane. I mean, everything that comes out of that guy's mouth
That
is
literally
a lie.
sounded like, Charlie didn't want to play a game, so we got him kirked. Like, literally, that's what that sounds like to me.
It really, seriously is like so...
He wasn't hateful enough to stay alive.
Yeah, like, I think that like, Donald Trump just does not give a fuck about anybody. And there's, like, not a shadow of a doubt in my mind, like, the first thing that he thought of when this happened was like, this is going to be so awesome for me.
Yeah.
He's like, I was worried that they were going to kill me, and I wasn't going to be able to be there when we did all the stuff we're going to be able to do. But now that they've done it to this guy, it's perfect for him.
Do you remember back in like 9/11 days where they were like, jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams? And that was like the conspiracy theory of that.
Yeah.
My conspiracy theory is the Prime Minister of Israel and Donald Trump and Erica Kirk are all in on getting that man sniped. I will believe that to the day I die. They could bring slavery back and I would be in the field screaming it from the top of my lungs. I swear to God, I believe it so deeply because everybody's just so
Those are certainly the three, like, if you were thinking about, like, the people who would be conspiring over Charlie Kirk's death, I feel like those are the
three.
Those are the top three that I would think of, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams.
it's always the spouse.
Oh, yeah.
It's always the spouse. Ask any true crime fan.
You know,
It's always the spouse.
back in the day, before like women like had rights and were free, and that's like women of all colors, even like
the
white
1990s.
women. Yeah, yesterday.
Pretty much.
So, but like before then, you know, there were so many like strokes and heart attacks of men. Women were killing y'all. Like we were sniping the fuck out of y'all.
Yeah.
Like it takes nothing
Poison.
to. Yeah. My grandma did a different route. God bless her soul. And you know, statute of limitations is gone. Her first husband, she crushed up glass and just fed it to him for a year, and then his kidneys failed.
Oh my God.
And he just looked like an alcoholic kidney failure.
He was a bad guy.
He was a horrible guy. He used to beat on her real bad.
We got him.
So yeah, literally success. So you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But like,
Fuck.
yeah, women were killing men back then. So like, it doesn't come lost on me. Like, you know what I mean? Erica
Yeah.
would never. The Big Show,
Yeah.
she did that shit.
Yeah. She wanted the fireworks.
Oh, without question.
She was like, it's time for me to take over.
Yeah, the pyro was her idea.
Yeah.
Like everything was like settled and done. You know what I mean? The project manager was all ready to go, and she was like, "But do we have pyro?"
Erica, I've done a lot for you.
But
I
Donnie,
think we need to kill your husband.
You know, I've been saying that for a while, Donnie.
You remember Romania?
Yes, I do, Donnie. Which is so crazy. Like Romania literally said she cannot come back, and nobody's talking about that part. And I'm like, that's wild.
Romania is like the only place that's. It's like, what is Romania, like super based or something? They won't let Erica Kirk there. They like arrested Andrew Tate.
They got vampires.
Dude,
Yeah.
they have vampires. Like, what's up with Romania, dude?
I don't know, but I love it.
Yeah, maybe
Ancient cursed land.
we all need to defect to
Can recognize
Romania.
true evil and say, nah, you're banned from this country.
Yeah.
They're like, we will impale you.
It's like, you remember the Pocahontas story where the Native Americans were like, those white men are dangerous. I think that's what's happening in Romania.
Yeah.
Every time a white American comes, they're like, I don't trust it.
Yeah.
I don't trust it. It's not even the whiteness, it's the American part. They probably
Yeah.
look at me crazy because I'm from here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that a lot of people around the world think that all of us are stupid pieces of shit. Or they just think that this country is a majority stupid pieces of shit. And they're right.
They are.
Is the thing. Is that
They
that's
are.
correct.
They are right. And then what they also
Yeah.
don't understand is the people that are intelligent, if we really were to do and create the change that we wanted to create, they would kill us all.
Yeah,
Like,
easily.
the
they
gun situation.
have such instruments of war.
Yeah.
Well, I would even argue, like, you know, even if we had like a bunch of like the guns that exist in America or whatever, like the military could just like they have control of the military.
We
Yeah.
don't have satellites.
You know?
Yeah.
They have control of the military. Like they can like kill people with machines that they pilot from a room in
Oh yeah, they just did that in
fucking
Venezuela.
Nebraska or
They-
whatever.
Like literally 2 or 3 days ago,
A
they
boat.
just killed. Yeah, they shot a boat in Venezuela.
blew up another boat. Actually, they've been doing that a lot lately.
Talking about its drug smuggling. You have no idea. They
Yeah.
could have been fishermen.
Yeah.
That could have been a family of 4. You have no way of knowing.
It's awful. It's pretty terrible.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Like I'm laughing because I feel hopeless.
That's exactly what it
and
feels
there's
like. I get
only
it.
we can do. This next guy, this is a guy who also kind of has grieved in a way that is to be expected. This is Tom MacDonald. Are you familiar with Tom MacDonald?
Nah.
Tom MacDonald is a white Canadian rapper.
Okay. That's
Who's
a
like
phrase I
super,
never thought I would hear.
He's like super right wing. He is basically like a MAGA rapper.
In Canada.
Which is such a conundrum.
But he's originally from Canada. Yeah, he's not even American.
Because hip hop is literally based in anti-establishment.
Yeah.
So how do
no,
you
it
say
doesn't
I
make a
love
lot
the
of sense.
establishment and I'm gonna rap about it? But okay.
It's the whole rage with the machine thing.
Your Chemical Romance.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
But go ahead. This is just an excerpt from a song that he posted that's about Charlie Kirk.
Killed in cold blood for having a discussion, and liberals are celebrating murder like it's justice. You didn't kill a villain or the evil that it comes with. You killed a father and a husband. And I'm so tired of the left and all the wokery. We can't get along if you just kill us when we don't agree. Sniper rifle fire from a liberal that no one sees. Scared I might be next to die when I'm just buying groceries. Charlie, we'll make sure your children know that defending all our freedom is why you aren't coming home. I hope heaven has a window you can watch your children grow and hear your message echo from below. And we ain't backing off or giving up. I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties. And you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie.
He's like,
this ain't the America that all our parents love, but good men try to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us. The system is failing us when good men die for the things that they say. And I can't just be quiet, so I gotta be brave.
dude, this guy is like right-wing Macklemore.
Does he
He's
have
like Republican Macklemore.
Does he have
That's giving him
eyeballs
too much
on his
credit,
lids?
unfortunately.
Yeah, maybe. When I was in the 3rd grade, I thought I hated gays. Because my parents did, and they told me to.
Come to find out, I really fucking do.
Yeah, come to
exactly.
find out, I actually grew up to encapsulate the things that they taught me. He's
Yeah.
so lame, dude.
Yeah.
He's and his whole vibe is like fucked up. Like, this guy has probably put his hands on so many women.
Oh,
in
without
his
question.
life.
He's
I mean,
without question. Would run from a man.
allegedly,
Would run from a man in a heartbeat.
I'm allegedly alleging that this guy has beat women. No, so yeah.
Can you minimize him? He makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, it really is like unsettling though, right?
Yeah,
You're
he's
like,
just-
yeah, he's doing this thing, and I mean, like, this guy's songs are, if you can believe it, hateful as well. If you can imagine,
Shock.
they're very
Oh.
hateful. They're like, and it's like, he's doing it under the guise of like, I'm trolling the fucking woke establishment or whatever, but really he's just being hateful.
Yeah.
And people are being like, you're being hateful, and he's like, you can't say that.
I think the craziest thing for me is white people diminishing it down to he was just saying how he felt. It was just
I
opinions.
know.
And it's like,
His opinion was that people should die.
literally, like, do you not understand and realize, even when, like, the word manifesto. A manifesto is a person literally saying, these are the things that encouraged me to go do this.
Yeah.
Who's to say that we don't have acts of violence that are happening right now in America that were encouraged by him, but we just don't have a play-by-play
We
manifesto
almost-
of what happened?
I feel
you know?
like it is, even before his death, it is totally fair to say that guy inspired violence.
Yes.
And that is what he believed in. You know what I mean? Like, he preached violence. And so it's just one of these things where it's like, yeah, man, like, again, I don't like violence. Like, I think violence is bad. But I think that when violence happens to somebody who does nothing but like preach violence, it makes a lot of sense to me. It's not,
Yeah.
I don't sit here and I'm not fucking confused.
Yeah.
Or just shocked that Charlie Kirk got shot. It
Yeah.
makes all the sense in the world.
His last 2 words were gang violence.
Yes, the last thought that he had in his head was how he was going to use gang violence as a way to like, obfuscate the issue of gun violence in this country.
White male gun violence.
White male gun violence.
Specifically.
Yeah.
Because the person that came up and asked the question was like, yo, what do you have to say for all these like mass shootings that happen, in the country, like with white males? And he's
Yeah.
like, are we including gun violence or like not including gun violence? And it was like, pop. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
And that shooter was a black kid
Yes.
from Chicago,
exactly.
right?
He absolutely was. His name was
Yeah.
Rakeem. You know what I mean? Like, he definitely was. He worked at the
Yeah.
local gas station and he hated everything about white America. He had a kufi on, you know?
That's so funny.
He's an immigrant from Nigeria. He should have been
Yeah.
deported. You know, like that's
Yeah,
genuinely
he
what the
overstayed
story.
his student visa.
He
Very much
probably
so.
was a damn Islam too.
Yeah, he was definitely in Islam.
You know
in,
what?
In Nigeria.
He actually overstayed his student visa by 1 day to kill Charlie Kirk.
Okay. I should have been gone yesterday.
Now what do you think about Donald Trump's deportations.
Maybe we should get them all out of here,
dude.
You know, but don't even ask.
Like
don't even ask status. If they're brown, get them out of town.
Like the whole like.
That's what it feels like.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, no, the shit last night was insane.
Yeah, Chicago. That's really what it feels like.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts, dude. God, I mean, it's like literally like. I mean, it's like war. Like they're doing war. In Chicago.
My issue with everything that's happening in the world right now, like literally everything, is where is everybody with power? So like the flotilla situation, right? I keep hearing, we demand you release. We demand you release. We demand. Like, I feel like everybody is so afraid of the United States and Israel, like worldwide.
Yeah.
As far as like government entities, that when things happen, like the people being scared does make sense. We can't just up and do like Italy and Spain. They would shoot us dead in the street and give us shallow graves, if that. Yeah. But my question is like, if you are a person of power and privilege, why are y'all so quiet?
Yeah. I think we actually have talked about this pretty recently. We talked about the Democratic Party. This was pre-Charlie Kirk being shot. Mm-hmm. But specifically, we talked about like Democratic leadership, like people like Chuck Schumer, or you know, like these are people who like they want to pretend like they're fighting for stuff, but they're not actually doing anything. And you know, sure, they're in a minority in Congress, but these people actually have a lot of power. Like for instance, they can shut down the entire government, like what they're doing right now. And this government shutdown could have happened like a while ago. Like this could have happened months and months and months ago, and instead they're doing it now, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just one of these things where this was a tool that they had the whole time. They have other tools at their disposal. They have other things that they can do. They have coalitions of people who work for them that can do stuff as well, and that they're allied with that could potentially do things for. But the answer is that they actually benefit greatly from what's going on.
It's crazy.
And so they can't really be relied upon for any sort of like actual like
tangible work,
tangible
or like tangible
work, right?
action.
Like, yeah, and it's one of these things, right, where like, you know, this isn't me saying that people like shouldn't go vote or whatever. Like I vote in everything. Like you should definitely go vote. Like you should it's like the bare minimum that you can do. But you should like know who you're voting for. You should like vote for somebody who you think is like the closest to like what you can get. But at the same time, it's like not the only thing. Like we have to like speak out about stuff like to people that we know and like tell them like, hey, what you think is like the thing that you're saying that you think right now is actually not true and is part of like a big propaganda machine to, you know. But the problem is, and this is actually leads us perfectly into our next video, Brett, if you want to pull it up. This was so now we're getting into the sort of stranger territory, which I don't know if you've seen this. Okay. This was at a mega church in Dallas, and they had some words of Charlie played at their sermon. But this is the way that they do this is sort of gonna illuminate like a big part of the problem that we have now, which is that we're able to, in the year 2025, you can bend reality to your will. And you can make whatever you want possible. Yeah. Such as this. Go ahead and play this, Brett. Roll the clip.
From the words of Charlie Kirk, I was so moved just to hear it between services. You're hearing something the first service didn't.
First, I want you to know I'm fine, not because my body is fine, but because my soul is secure in Christ. Death is not the end. It's a promotion. Don't waste 1 second mourning me. Double down on truth. Double down on courage. Double down on your faith and on your families. That is how you honor me. So dry your tears, pick up your cross, and get back in the fight. Do it with joy, do it with strength, and never ever let evil think it won.
Pause it, Brett. That's the end of it. But I want you to zoom in really quick, like into those guys that are in the front row.
This is a Klan meeting.
In the white, you should be able to. Can you zoom? Just pinching. You pinch it. Oh, it does it. Well, there's a guy that's in a fucking Dallas Cowboys jersey. Of course he is. I think it's really funny.
Of course he is.
It's like, of course, a Dallas Cowboy fan is standing up and giving a standing ovation to, Yeah, right there in the front. He's in a Micah Parsons jersey too, which that guy doesn't even play for the Cowboys now. He got traded at the beginning of the season. Just this sad fucking guy is like going to church.
Yeah, this piece wasn't moving to me due to lack of pyrotechnics personally.
Yeah, good point, Brett.
They must be broke.
Yeah, what is this? This church must not get any money.
Yeah, they broke.
All of their
Broke
congregation is losing it on FanDuel, betting on the Cowboys. But isn't that fucking nuts? Like, can you imagine? Honestly, I was thinking about it. It would be kind of sick if they played like an AI video of me like saying stuff at my funeral.
I'm afraid I'm not invited. I would
That
unplug
would be
everything.
so sick.
I would
dude.
unplug
Just the
at my
Nathan,
funeral.
it's the Nathan
they,
for you bit. That's
they
all it is.
they fucking get like an AI video of me saying like, I don't know. What would I say, Brett? What would you make me say?
Hi guys, sorry that I can't bring you today's disastrous topic of what's actually going on in the news and stuff, but I'm okay now. I'm here back in heaven, jaking it off.
Back in heaven.
I'm
Okay.
back in.
Yeah, you got
I'm back.
You got revived from death one time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I didn't. But
That
I
Romanian
love-
vampire you were talking about earlier?
Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
yeah, Donald Trump. He gave me CPR.
He's
I
also
had
not
to.
allowed
I
in
the only
Romania.
the only man's lips I've ever touched. Jake Redpath.
They were so soft.
He was dying. I
was
gave
dying.
him CPR. Now he's not dead. He's alive. I'm getting pretty decent. I'm getting. Oh yeah. Actually, can we do one more video?
Yes,
and
let's
then
do
take
it.
a break. Let's
Yeah,
play
I just got a
one
potty.
more.
I'm so sorry, y'all.
No, this is the last one. This is the weirdest way that I've seen somebody grieve. This guy is
What the
a
fuck
channel.
am I looking at?
This guy is a channel called QB Grips on Instagram, and this is his video about how he imagines Charlie Kirk would have gripped the football if he was a quarterback.
In honor of Charlie Kirk, the quarterback we never knew he was, I am making a guess as to what I think his QB grip was. All I have is a little bit of really grainy video that I've already posted. I can't see the grip in that, but I've got an image from a camp that he did. He did a throw it deep high school quarterback camp where he's standing next to Jimmy Garoppolo. And based on that picture, I'm making a complete educated guess that Charlie, because he was a big guy, he was 6'5", so he had pretty big hands. So I'm going to guess, based on that image, that he had a 251 grip. He had the ring finger on that second lace, pinky down near the fifth lace, and he only had one finger over the laces. Because that's a really common, it's one of the most common grips that guys of his stature, his size, that are bigger, typically hold the ball. They typically
got
hold
a
it with that ring
football.
finger on the second lace.
It's like
So
he's
that is my
memorializing
educated
him.
guess on the beloved, the Charlie Kirk. May you rest in peace. The quarterback that we never knew that you were.
Is he about to
who
start
can
crying?
throw the ball.
Is
as
this bitch
good
about to
as
start crying?
They could, man. He looked phenomenal in that video throwing at Liberty University.
He
So
looked
there it is, folks. This
phenomenal
is
in
my
that
educated
video.
guess on what I think Charlie Kirk, a 251. So tell me, who do you want to see next? And tell me how you grip the ball.
Do y'all
Yeah.
think white culture is weird? Like, as white people?
Dude,
Yeah, I don't like
yes.
to participate in any
Yes.
white culture.
Okay.
personally.
Yes.
Because, like,
Whatever,
this is
dude.
some of
You
the
fucking-
weirdest shit
that's
I've ever
such
seen.
bullshit,
You're
bro.
right. I'm sorry.
Brett's like, hey,
Harvey
we gotta go get this.
Weinstein is
Dude,
the
yeah, Brett's fucking.
Shut the fuck
Brett
up.
is such full of shit. He doesn't like white people culture, dude. He's got a Ween poster on his
He
wall.
Okay,
also
that's a
has an
different type.
Outkast album, though. I gotta give him credit for that. That's a good album.
We all have Outkast albums.
Do you really?
I do. Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were just
Yeah.
saying that. I was like, wait a
I
minute.
do actually. Yeah.
That's tight.
But dude, this guy, I thought that I legitimately saw this and I thought that it was like a Connor O'Malley character at first. I was like, this is like a fake. I couldn't believe that it was real. He's imagining, dude. He has nothing to back this up. It's his best educated
He's got to
guess
memorialize him, obviously.
on how Charlie Kirk would grip a football to throw it.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I've never understood. Well, outside of like the bigotry and racism and misogyny that's underneath all of this, like Christian nationalism.
Yeah.
What are they getting from him? Like, what did they get from him? Just like a cosign in their own life that the way they feel and
Yeah.
think as racists and bigots
Yeah.
is right? Like, I'm not understanding the control.
My best educated guess is that you know, what Charlie Kirk, the thing that he provided to in the past tense, because he's not alive. Provided was that he gave people he basically gave them he made them feel like, hey, the fact that, because frankly, the world, over the past 20, 30 years, in this country, wealth inequality has skyrocketed. People's people who were maybe middle class or upper middle class, white people, are feeling more and more they're closer to not being upper middle class or not being middle class. They're at risk of becoming poor.
Yes.
And what Charlie Kirk provides them is a reason to say, actually, it's not your fault that this is happening. And it has nothing to do with billionaires or anything like that. It's actually really simple. And it's that women and black people and immigrants are all ruining your life.
Yes.
And it's way easier for people to wrap their head around oh, actually everybody else is doing this to me, than it is to understand that no, there's some very fundamental flaws in our society that have created this sort of conditions that we all live in.
And it kills me because a lot of the social programs that exist in America that, conservatives and the right are saying oh, you guys are abusing it. They were made for poor white people.
Yes.
Black people and people of color did not have access to that shit.
Yeah.
We could not get on food stamps. We could not get on any of that.
And still to this day, there's a huge effort to prevent black people or immigrants from getting social services. The idea of the welfare queen is an invention.
Yeah.
That's a made up sort of the welfare queen's actually that's not a real thing at all.
Yeah.
There's been work requirements this entire time for a lot of these things. I was on Medicaid before I finished school. I literally saved me, to be totally frank. But I was on Medicaid for 2 or 3 years while I was still finishing school and stuff like that, and I worked and everything. And if I wasn't working, I wouldn't have been able to be on Medicaid.
Yeah.
If I wasn't going to school and working, I wouldn't have been eligible for those benefits.
Yep.
And the only reason that I was eligible for those benefits is because when they passed the Affordable Care Act, they made it possible so that somebody who is a single working adult can actually get on benefits. Because if you're a single person without a kid, the bar that you have to meet of poverty to get on to government benefits is so high. And so you think of people who maybe are single with no kids but have disabilities, or they have sort of I mean, there's a lot of people with PTSD that can't work and things like that. So it is one of those things where it's that stuff was, like you said, all invented for white people, and the major goal of the state has been to prevent black people from getting those benefits.
To the point where you're white culture and white nationalists are really able and willing to bite themselves just so black people can't have shit. That baffles me. We could have the bullet trains that are in China and Japan. We could, you know what I mean? We could have clean streets. We could have clean neighborhoods. We could have, society that's drug free or limited on drugs, but they don't want to do these things because they know if we do this, we cannot segregate again because it's too many of y'all now. Yeah,
even the idea of public works, the idea of public works is controversial because we're talking about projects that are funded by public money and give people jobs to build infrastructure in this country. That doesn't exist anymore. That used to be a thing, but it doesn't exist anymore because they're man, these jobs are actually going to a lot of poor black people and stuff, and it's gonna equalize stuff.
Back in the 90s,
don't want that.
Back in the 90s, my brother got a job with the water department, and this is in the 90s. He was making $26 an hour.
Yeah,
and he was basically a water line tester. He would go around, dig a hole, do the little shit in the ground, make sure the water line's running properly, etc. One of his bosses found out that he was making 26 an hour. Mind you, the boss made like 38, 39. His boss found out he made 26 an hour, and within 2 to 3 months, everybody on that team that was black got fired.
That's crazy.
Because the boss wasn't the one that mandated the wage. It was mandated, like, back then it used to be mandated by the state. So
Yeah.
back in the 90s, when you would come into a position, the state and the city budget would already be mandated. So it don't matter if Jake is coming in or if I'm coming
Yeah.
in. You're going to make what the budget allocates for this position. They don't do that no more. Now it's based on, experience and all that kind of stuff. If I don't have the experience to do the role, why am I here?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's like, yeah, exactly. And a big part of that is because they've essentially, like, the conservative project is to take money from the federal government and redistribute that to wealthy people.
Yeah.
That's the entire, it's like an upward redistribution of wealth. That's what people like, they talk about distribution of wealth in a way that, like, that's not exactly what every policy does.
Yeah.
Like, every policy is redistributing something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just the policy that you like distributes it one way over another.
They
And
want to
so-
they want to keep having us live in this mindset of, like, Reagan's trickle down economics, and that shit never worked.
Yeah,
Nothing
yeah.
trickled.
I mean,
except for crack.
George Bush Sr. called it voodoo economics. Like, even back then, they were like, that shit is made up bullshit. Like, they knew, like, they were on the record being like, I mean, that guy was the vice president. He was Ronald Reagan's vice president. Was like, oh, you mean the shit that's made up?
Yeah, we
The
ain't giving you
made-up
niggas
shit?
shit. I don't know why
Yeah.
y'all thought that.
Yeah, it's crazy. But anyways, we're about halfway through the episode. When we come back, we're going to take a short break. We're going to switch topics to something a little bit lighter, a little bit, but still on par with, awful white people.
Charlie getting kirked. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. Brett he plays all the videos now. Before you remember, I would like click through the shit and stuff. And so now we have a sheet. I type stuff out and I number it and I say this is what we're going to talk about next.
I'm proud of you, Jake.
And this is perfect because we can use this as a jumping off point.
Yeah.
We're back. Everybody went pee pee. Everybody went poo poo. You saw the shower curtain. What'd you think of the shower curtain?
They tried to lie to me and say that those are massagers.
Those are back massagers on Brett's
Those
shower
are
curtain.
clit massagers in front of a devil woman.
No.
So
Hitachi makes a lot of different equipment, man.
First of all, that sounded racist. That sounded so racist.
The word Hitachi?
Yes, out of his mouth.
Yeah. Brett
See,
looks
like,
he-
listen to me say it.
You're right.
Hitachi. Does that sound racist?
I feel like even for me,
You
it
sound a
doesn't.
lot better saying that.
Hitachi.
Fair. Thank you,
Yeah,
thank
there's
you.
something about Brett saying the word Hitachi specifically.
See,
that
you don't
makes
even
it
sound racist.
Yeah, I do.
Hitachi!
I
Like, you know what I
actually do.
I did not say it.
It
like
sounded
that.
horrible.
Okay, we're back. We're back.
Okay, speaking of racist,
Let's go there.
so I don't know if you've seen the news, but Taylor Swift has released a new album. And I know that maybe she's never like done anything racist that we could point to in public, but I have like, and I think that other people online are coming to this conclusion too, is that like even as a white man, I recognize that there is like something very colonial about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's relationship, and everything that she does is like very like it's colonizing. I'm like,
Yes.
girl, come on.
Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's start at the top.
It's fucking okay, Brett. I want you to pull up this 2-1. This is an image. So I sent this to Brett. This is from a couple weeks ago. This is a New York Times opinion article. It's got a picture of Travis and Taylor, and it says, "Thank you, Taylor and Travis. I needed this." And it's by a lady named Jennifer Weiner. And Jennifer Weiner, no relation to Anthony Weiner, allegedly.
You don't even fucking know
No
that.
no relation, allegedly.
They could be third cousins.
I'm alleging.
Okay.
I said allegedly.
We know what we're doing here on a
Yeah.
somewhat lucrative
Brett, move it out of the way. Show her where it says allegedly on the new artwork. It's a you see, allegedly in quotes. This is a recurring bit, is that I pretend to not understand how you're supposed to use the word allegedly.
Yeah.
And so I just say it anytime I'm making an allegation, a baseless allegation about
like it.
people. Yeah, it's gonna get me sued. one day.
I feel like that's the American way.
Yeah. I'm gonna get sued
No facts. Who does that?
for not knowing how allegedly works.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Charlie
Allegedly.
Kirk. Sexy boy.
Charlie Kirk, ka.
But this is just a little blurb from the article. I'll read it. It says, the news feels like a tiny piece of joy in a sea of troubles, a little bit of brightness in the dark. Yes, it was probably all micromanaged. It still made me happy and hopeful. Maybe there are still good men. Maybe love still wins. And maybe we were seeing a new paradigm for the old pairing of beautiful female star and successful male athlete. What's the new paradigm?
This is
What
very.
is the new paradigm, Jennifer Weiner?
This
It's
is-
the same paradigm.
It's also racially microaggressive.
There's something I like can't, and maybe you can do better than me.
Yes.
I can't put my finger on it, but
Yes.
there's something about everything about it that is like very like white supremacist. I saw this video on TikTok of this girl who was getting a lot of hate because she said that Taylor Swift's new album was spiritually Israeli. It was just so funny. People were getting really mad at it, but it's true. That is like, I mean, not I've been sort of feeling this way, and like, I've been feeling this way about this relationship for a while. And
Yes.
people talk about like, because I watch football. We all have our demons, and mine happens to be football. And
And mine is Harvey Weinstein movies.
Brett
and
loves
that's
Harvey
okay.
Weinstein movies.
Mark.
That's not true. That's something that I made up
Oh, I was
to
like,
make
hey.
myself feel better about liking football.
I should have been gave up, but I'm still here. It's that white boy in me. I can't shake
But
it.
it's one of those things though where like people were like really upset every time they would show Taylor Swift on TV on these football games.
Yes,
They'd be
it
like,
pissed me off.
They're fucking beating us over the head. Like the NFL is using her. People thought that the NFL was using Taylor Swift to garner more female attention, which they probably were. Like that wouldn't surprise me at all. But also, dude, you know what else is happening is that she's using it too.
Oh, yeah.
Like because now I know about Taylor Swift's new album. I've never listened to a Taylor Swift album, dude. Like I've never. And you look, I don't even have any commentary. I've heard the hits. I've been in a Target. You know what I mean? I've heard the hits. I know what it sounds like. I'm not like even like I'm not even meaning it in like a shitty way. Like I'm not shitting on it. I'm just saying
Just
like
by culture proxy.
yes,
We've all.
yes. It's because she's colonized.
She is.
She's colonizing.
Y'all let me know
Target.
when y'all ready, because I got a lot
Go.
to say.
She's colonizing people's wallets because she's just like, you know what? We're gonna have 14 different albums.
Yep.
Yes.
Exclusive
yeah.
songs where it's just like, remember back in the day when it was like there might be like the Best Buy exclusive with 3 extra tracks.
Yeah.
Everywhere else the CD was the same.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was.
Go ahead,
so
HB.
your commentary about Taylor Swift, and I want to also tie this into. It's gonna get deep for a second. I'm very
Go
sorry,
ahead.
but
That's what we're
into
here
Jennifer
for.
Jennifer
Queen.
Weiner's commentary. So
Wiener.
Wiener, yeah. So in order to understand why her words here are have racial undertones, we have to look in the context of who Travis dated before he dated Taylor. He was with a black woman. Now think of it from a white woman's perspective of like, oh, he has finally returned home. Okay.
Yeah, it does give like she's fixing him
Bingo.
vibes, or like
Bingo.
he's becoming a pure man.
And also in
Yeah, I
the
never really
context
thought about
of
that.
Taylor Swift's fan base reminds me a lot of, unfortunately, Nicki Minaj's fan base with being absolutely in
I've
crazy
seen
with these
those
parasocial
comparisons,
relationships.
yes.
Yeah.
To the point, his ex-girlfriend, she is not in contact with this man. He's not in contact with her. They've been broken up for at least 3 to 4 years. They are still sending this girl death threats,
Yeah.
disrespectful messages. She is a analyst for the NFL, so she's on the field doing her job, and they're like yelling, "Taylor's better than you!" Like
That's fucking
it's
crazy.
The racial undertones are there because one, the fans, and then two, Taylor don't say shit.
Yeah.
Racism continues to happen around
And I
or with
actually-
Taylor, and
I
she's
actually
silent.
think she like feeds into it.
She
weirdly.
absolutely does.
Because a podcast that I am prone to enjoy, which is QAA. I've shouted them out in the past here. One time they did a whole episode. It's like a they are like doing journalism about conspiracy theories and like far right movements and other things that aren't far right. Like and one of the things that they talked about is Taylor Swift does like a bunch of like numerology, like Easter egg releases and like certain like she really does a lot to facilitate like parasocial relationships between her and her fans, and like does a lot of like she'll do things that make people like bake, like it's like QAnon.
Yes.
Like she'll do stuff that makes people talk about her in a way online that is like they are baking.
Yeah.
They're doing like conspiracy baking.
She's also, in my opinion, very weird. We're the same age. We're both 35.
Yeah.
I carry myself and act like a 35-year-old woman. I think there is, well, not I think, it's been proven, there is a conundrum of patriarchy in like white society in America, where the more infantile or the more like childish a woman is, the more pleasing she is to like a stereotypical white male.
Yes.
So she's been riding this I'm 14 writing love notes wave for like 20 years now.
You're right.
And she's almost fucking 40 and it's so infantilizing.
Exactly.
It's frustrating.
So you're hitting the nail so on the head right now, because the big news that's been going on, her album just came out like, I don't know, within the last couple days, I think. Like
48 hours.
48 hours. And so Brett, pull up the next. These are lyrics. So she has a song that is explicitly about Travis Kelce's penis. Have you heard this?
No.
She has a song that is explicitly about Travis Kelce's penis, and it's like hugely scandalous because she is, like you said, is like this I'm 14 writing love letters, like white girl. And so Brett, zoom in on the top left. We're gonna go top left, left to right, top to bottom. So zoom in to the top left. So these are the lyrics. Obviously I'm not going to play the song because this video would get taken down immediately. So we've already dealt with this with Fall Out Boy.
Go fucking listen to it if you want to hear it.
Fuck yourself, Fall Out Boy. Yeah. Okay? Fall Out Boy.
Yeah. Pete Wentz, suck it.
Fall Out Boy is no better than Donald Trump and Brendan Carr, the chairman of the FCC. Yeah. Oh my God. They canceled our podcast. They got us taken off the air.
Did they really?
Fall Out Boy.
Was it via carrier pigeon? Like, did they send you a note or?
No, they literally like copyright claimed us to oblivion. We couldn't get them to put but we were using it under free use because they did a cover of the song "We Didn't Start the Fire," but they updated all of it, and it's like really cringe. They put like LeBron James in the same verse. It's like Sandy Hook, Columbine, LeBron James, ISIS. Like it's fucking like it's like one of these things. Yeah, it's so bad, and it's really cringe. It's not even their song. It's another.
And they copyrighted you.
And they copyright claimed me. And I tried to fight it and say that it was free use, but like you can't. YouTube doesn't allow you to do that. So we have an episode that's not up. On
and this episode's going to stay up because
and so we've learned our lesson. We've learned our lesson from Fall Out Boy, and we can't let Taylor
get worked up over
do the same thing.
Sorry.
To us. So I'm going to read the lyrics to Taylor Swift's new song "Wood" that is explicitly about Travis Kelce's penis. So here we go.
Fun.
These are the first excerpts of lyrics. Baby, I'll admit I've been a little superstitious. The curse on me was broken by your magic wand. What else could that be about? It's a penis.
Ding-a-ling.
It's Travis Kelce's penis. Go to the next one, Brett. Move over to the right. New heights of manhood. I ain't got a knock on wood. Forgive me, it sounds cocky. He amatized me. Like, he amatized me?
Before we move forward.
His podcast is called New Heights. So New Heights of Manhood.
Got you. Okay, thank you for the clarification. First of all, his brother is finer than him. Just want to put that out there. Second of all,
fair.
Have y'all noticed the whitening of him? He was a nigga when he was with that black girl. I don't care what nobody says.
Look at his haircut in this picture.
And the mustache in the first one.
I've seen a lot of people pointing that out.
He was black adjacent.
Yes.
Remember him
He
walking in with
was-
the foil plate?
Yes, he had
The
on a
leftover plate.
He had on a Gucci shirt, buttons undone, with, I know we don't call them wife beaters now, but like a
Yeah,
tank top,
yes.
Gucci slides.
Yes,
He was literally
yes.
dressed like
Yeah.
Marshawn Lynch.
And that's
in
how he
08.
was.
Like,
And that's how he was.
To be fair, this outfit is also Gucci.
that's
Ricky.
white people Gucci.
Yeah, that's like
we need hood rich Gucci that has Gucci print on the whole thing.
that's like a Wimbledon outfit.
Bingo.
That's like a Wimbledon outfit.
Because if it wasn't for the collar, that could be from Lacoste.
yeah. And so, anyways, dude,
When we wear Gucci, you know we wear
they
Gucci.
fucking they did. That is like huge. That is the undertones.
Yeah.
I didn't quite put my finger on that, but yeah, I think that you're correct. And it is. It's very like Aryan.
Yes. And when
For lack of a better word, it's very Aryan.
when white people like you and like Brett take yourselves out of like white culture and you look at it and you're like, wait, this don't make no sense. You see what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah.
what I mean when I say I don't like participate, because it's
I
just
get it.
like, and also just like when I go to some of these open mics and stuff, I'm just like, people's only like sense of media is Joe Rogan.
Yep.
and
Oh, dude, the
it's
Joe
insane.
Rogan is he's a scourge
Yeah.
on society. We've already talked about
They
that.
need to turn his mics
and
off.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
so it just
Yeah, I don't think that they'll be doing that though.
Oh, fuck no, he's
I
too
think that
lucrative.
he's
This-
very, very helpful to.
and it's it's people who also it's just like, as a fan, it's just like, you can say, hey, I think something that you released isn't the greatest.
Yeah.
You can't say someone's
Yeah.
batting 1,000 with everything they're
Yeah.
outputting.
Yeah.
It's just like all like very like suburban appeal,
Yes.
sort of like in a way that other pop music made by blonde white girls maybe isn't to
Yes.
this extent.
Remind me
Like-
after you show me the other two. I have another point that's gonna fuck your head.
Yeah,
up.
okay,
Continue.
bottom left, Brett. Go to the bottom left. Redwood tree, it ain't hard to see. His love was the key that opened my thighs. So
Oh right.
yeah, and then our last one here, Brett. Girls, I don't need to catch the bouquet to know a hard rock is on the way. Dude, she's getting railed by Travis Kelce. And I would love to hear your point before
Go
we play
ahead.
the last clip.
Okay.
Because
So
I think the last clip is going to take us into like a direction where we're getting into talking shit about her fans.
ooh, fun.
So I want to keep going on Taylor Swift for a minute before we
Fair.
get to that.
So one of her fans, a young white woman on TikTok. I'm starting to really love young white women on TikTok. They are very angry. It's a perfect place to be.
Yeah.
Because when white women are angry, shit happens. Like shit gets done.
Yeah, that
Tables
is true.
move, chairs move. Everybody's coming to the
Yeah.
rescue. But
Yeah.
she listened to the album and she said, "What's very interesting from a racial perspective is until this album, Taylor has not used any real like sampling, right? The samples she did use were typically white country artists, white rock artists, white indie artists. This album, now that she has become risque, some of her most risque lyrics have samples from the Jackson 5. She has samples from other black artists on this album. So it goes to show that a part of this suburbanite Aryan whiteness
Yeah, it
is
is.
very much like once I go risk, just like Macklemore, just like G-Eazy, just like
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus. When we need to go risque,
They
we got to go
associate it
over
with like hip hop,
hip hop,
people.
R&B, promiscuity,
Yeah.
black
Urban music.
urban,
Yeah.
the urban core. So it's like interesting because we talk about like social and social hierarchy and stuff, but she is the epitome of social hierarchy.
It really is,
She's very
yeah.
high up on the totem pole because of her privilege, her
Yeah.
whiteness, and the fact that she's a white woman. And then on
Yeah.
top of that, you have access to do and use whatever you want to in
Yeah.
whatever way you want. You ain't never fucked with black people music on your albums this whole time, but now you want to pop pussy for a redwood tree. And now is when we get black
Yeah.
people on your album?
Yeah, and I think that the other thing is that people like that are defending her new album, even because you're right, I didn't know any of that stuff that you just told me, and
I didn't either till that white lady said
but
it.
it all makes a lot of sense. And but even so, like I think that the people that are defending this are doing it from the point of view of being like, oh, what, she can't like sing about sex or like whatever.
Well, clearly she can't.
Yeah.
She sounds like a fucking middle
She
schooler
does.
who's never had sex.
It
and
is,
she's
like, terrible.
She's in her late 30s.
To
It
know
is
a hard rock is on
terrible,
the way.
No,
It is
Like,
terrible
yeah.
songwriting. Redwood tree, it ain't hard to see. His love was the key that opened my thighs.
That opened my
thighs.
thighs. You know what she
Yeah.
sound like? She sound like them bitches that go out and do like the bachelorette parties and they have like the
Yeah.
penis straws and the penis
Yeah,
candy
yeah,
and like the
yeah,
penis
yeah,
hats,
yeah,
like the
yeah.
cheesy bitches. She sounds like one of them. Like ain't never
Yeah.
had no
It is
no man.
corny. It is corny as fuck. Like the lyrics are juvenile at best. I think that like that's
You
how I
were
put it. It was
Romeo,
like-
it was my verse. That's really what
Yeah.
it's giving.
It is giving Romeo and Juliet have finally
Redwood
consummated the
tree, it
marriage.
ain't hard to see that his
Dude,
Go back.
Taylor Swift is
Go back to the red one.
Gone.
his love was the key that opened my thighs while I looked him in his eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, Kelce. Like, that's really,
Yeah,
that's what it's giving.
It's so weird, and I think that, and this is let me see. So, yeah, this whole thing feels very colonialism coded, and this last clip is a video of the fans of Taylor Swift doing a listening party and hearing this song for the first time. And these are also, it's a bunch of grown women in a room that are like seriously like so giddy about this. And I don't
They too fucking grown. Go ahead.
I don't quite understand.
sorry. Context. This is the Taylor listening party?
Yeah. A Taylor Swift album listening party. And it says hearing Wood for the very first time.
All right, let's do it.
Go ahead, Brett. Dude, it is the most. This is it, dude. Like, they're sitting in a room.
Someone's telling them about
shrieking.
sex for the
Somebody's
first time.
It's not even somebody's telling them about sex for the first time. It is like this person that they have like this parasocial sort of like connection. Because, dude, I guarantee you that like the women in that room, like
Those
lot
are
of
mothers.
Them, a lot of them have had sex.
Yeah, those are
You know what I
mothers. in
mean?
there.
Like, Brett, put that thing away. A lot of these women have had sex. Brett, there's no Lois Griffin in this. You need to put that thing away. Brett's obsessed with Lois Griffin.
Herbert the neighbor.
Yeah.
Hello, boy.
Yeah. Brett,
here, you fat
put
fuck.
that thing away. We're not even showing Lois Griffin stuff right now.
Yeah, this is weird.
It's
this
weird,
is,
right?
Now,
It's like, dude, you guys are shrieking.
Let's quickly like draw the differences, okay? Because when Beyonce's Cowboy Carter came out, okay, we did this. Women, black women specifically, we did this. We were shrieking. We were doing this type of stuff, but it was not because she was talking about sex. First of all, we know Beyonce been fucking Jay-Z for years. That bitch is a freak. She's been said that. What
She's made a lot of songs about fucking.
Yeah, driver, roll up the partition, please. I don't want you
Allegedly.
seeing Beyonce on her knees. No, it ain't. She be sucking that man dick. I'm not even saying allegedly because she's gonna be like, you know what, Your Honor, I do be sucking that man dick. But no, like, the parallels.
Beyonce makes music for adults.
Thank you. And we were shrieking over the fact that like she's calling America out. She's talking about how fucked up America has been, not only to black people but its citizens in general.
Well, she's
like,
doing the opposite crossover. Like she's being like, actually making country music is really easy.
Yeah.
Like you guys all call hip hop like really easy or like not actually music, but like this shit is actually really easy.
Literally. And she went back to the
did a
roots of
country
it.
album,
Yeah.
and it was good.
So the parallels for me, I like the shrieking. I want to be clear, like, you know what I mean? The shrieking and the, oh, we're so excited.
Yeah.
Girls do this.
I'm not making
We
fun
do
of you
that.
for liking something. I'm making fun of you for what you like.
Bingo.
That's what it is.
That's the clarification
What it
I wanted
is
to make.
is it's not that you like stuff. I'm not a hater for, you know, if you want to say like, yeah, like I like Taylor Swift, like da da da, da like, but you're posting yourself shrieking on the internet. You put it in my face.
Yeah.
You put it in the public sphere.
It's weird.
And so now it's my duty to tell you, Taylor Swift sucks.
Yeah.
You shouldn't like Taylor Swift. Her music, from what I've heard in Target, not that good. It's not that good.
Not that
When's
great.
the last time Pharrell made a beat for?
Pharrell. Yeah, I love Pharrell. he doesn't work with Taylor anymore. She said, Donald, I need Pharrell. I said, I'm sorry, sweetie.
I was gonna make a reference, but I don't know if you guys would get it. I was gonna say she wants his 4 beats because Pharrell, the 4 beat count. Every Pharrell song has a 4 beat count. Yeah, doom, doom, doom. Like every Pharrell song has a 4 beat count, including Taylor's. So yeah.
No, wait. Does he have a song with her? I don't.
I think it's an unreleased, but I have seen that they worked together before.
He
I'm sorry.
not Pharrell. She has a song with
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is kind of like a crazy. I'm like,
Kendrick wanted that check.
What the frick happened?
I know a Compton nigga when I see one. I would have got that Taylor check too. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. Take the money and run. Kendrick.
Literally.
But
okay, Steve Miller Band.
Yeah. Oh, take the money and run. Is that what you're talking about?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you know what also is weird? It's kind of like they're sitting around like shrieking, and it's in my head it would be like, are y'all happy she finally grew up? Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she said these things. And it's like this lack of adultification within women.
Yeah, and I think
it's weird.
I think that to tie this back to what Jennifer Weiner, no relation allegedly, to tie this back to what Jennifer Weiner was saying, is like I think that the reason why these people like it is because it allows them to like sort of infantilize themselves a little bit, and like even though they're like, you know, a mom of however many kids and they fucking like have like a job that doesn't pay them, they don't have a private jet to like fly to get dinner or whatever, and so they have to like they only have a minivan. They have a Toyota Sienna, and they get to like sort of vicariously live through this white lady, and it's easier for them to do because she is a white lady.
You know what you just made pop in my head when you said that? That was very profound.
Thank
in
you.
addition to that, it is also the sexual liberation of Taylor.
Yeah.
Her being sexually liberated is a beautiful thing, quote unquote, allegedly, for white women specifically, because they have not had sexual liberation. Sex happens to a lot of white women in marriages.
Yeah.
They don't participate in sex.
Yeah.
Sex happens to them. It's, in my opinion, borderline the R word. In my opinion, it is a form of the R word. I think
that there's a lot of that still
You see what I'm saying?
happens.
I don't think that. I think they're giggling and shit because, yes, it's like infantilizing or whatever, but on the back end of that, just because I have 5 kids with my husband doesn't mean I enjoyed making 5 kids with my husband.
They're not getting the redwood tree.
Bingo.
They're getting whatever their husband can give.
Bingo.
And a lot of these guys, it's like one of these things too, where, you know, if you are like a white person that's like a white lady who's like living like a sort of trad wife sort of existence, it is very you are not allowed to like tell your husband that he does not sexually please you.
Yeah,
like that.
There's no such thing.
That could get you killed.
And on top,
So
because
it's like
first of
one
all,
these
why
things,
are you seeking pleasure out of sex? You're a woman.
Yeah,
you should not be having pleasure with sex.
But then like also this like notion, you're like basically like inferring that your husband is like not masculine or something, like in this fucked up paradigm.
Yeah.
Like, that's not what it actually is, but like that's what they've made it out to be.
Yeah, patriarchy
You know what I mean?
tells women you need to be happy that you have a man.
Yeah.
It does not matter if that man is good to you. It does not matter that he beats on you. It does not matter that he is violent. It does not matter that he may essay your children or essay you. Do you have a man?
Yeah.
Yes, then sit there and endure.
Patriarchy be like
I need a t-shirt that says that.
Patriarchy be like, women come?
Patriarchy be like, no, women go. Like, what?
Yeah, but it is sort of fucking fucked up, and Taylor Swift's new album.
Don't go get it.
Don't go get it. Pirate that shit.
I didn't think you were gonna actually say it.
Yeah,
I heard it was ass. I'm
go
not gonna
to
hold
limewire.com.
No, they had a full like buy. I mean, like that's what I'm saying.
Go to
like,
limewire.com.
Rolling
That's
Stone.
not how that even works.
That's not even where we went.
Clear, like.
I'm sorry, we're having a millennial moment. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
Brett.
I'm so
Sorry,
sorry.
bud. Sorry, we're not talking about Lois Griffin stuff.
We're old. Sorry. Get out the applesauce.
Yeah, Brett.
I'm on the
Yeah.
same
Anyways,
page.
Brett, dude, Taylor Swift probably has your shower curtain. What were you gonna say? She got her shower curtain after she got that same shower curtain.
These are
after she had sex.
massagers.
She's like, no, they're not. She's like, I learned about Adagis.
I learned what my pussy can do, and now I can't stop.
Yeah. Oh, she thinks
Redwood
Travis
trees.
Kelce is awesome. Wait till she hears about these Adagis.
Oh my God.
Oh, you think Travis Kelce is awesome? You ought to try these back massagers. You ought to try one of these back massagers that Brett's got on his shower curtain.
You know, a part of me, I don't wish their relationship to be bad. I don't wish it to not be good. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I wish I would have seen an era where Taylor Swift was fucking with a black guy and she tried to make R&B or hip hop
Yeah.
and we slandered her? Oh yeah, I would have loved that.
That would have been
Because
cool.
Miley, when she did it, we was like, all right, Miley, you was Hannah Montana. We let it slide. We don't let a lot of white people into that culture. You ain't heard from G-Eazy in a minute or Macklemore. Like, you know what I mean?
Well,
and then
Macklemore
Post
made
Malone
that-
is country now.
Macklemore made that song about Charlie Kirk earlier. When I was in the 3rd grade, I thought I hated gays.
And now I know I just hated the gays of gays. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. What?
He got kirked.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah.
Wait,
so,
maybe not a finger gun. That feels
Yeah.
right. Anyway,
That's it.
That's the podcast.
Yeah. I mean, if you have more that you'd like to say, feel free.
We're not bringing up any new material.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
we don't have
cool.
any new material, but if we want to keep talking about Taylor Swift fans,
I don't. I
they're
mean,
little.
they're weird.
They're little weirdos.
I don't really have anything else to add. I appreciate you guys being
weirdos.
open to hearing
They're freaks.
a black person and a woman's opinion about Taylor, because it really, like, the social
In
part
fact,
of it. You know what I mean?
invite it.
I'm glad. I'm really glad.
That's why I.
That's why I called your black ass.
You're
Yes,
also
we
my
know.
friend,
We know.
but
We
like
are.
also, yeah. Like
But yeah, like the
I appreciate
social
it. Things get a little too white
undertones.
around here sometimes.
Oh yeah, bring the ghetto.
Yeah.
Just bring
well,
the-
that's not what I mean.
No, I'm
I
talking about
mean,
me.
like,
I'm very proudly ghetto. Oh, I love being. I'm from Toast Street. I'm very proudly ghetto. I wear that shit like a badge of honor. Do you know how many things I could make with ramen noodles without water?
Whoa. Okay.
Exactly.
Actually, you know what? Brett and I sometimes for lunch we go to a place that has Korean corn dogs, and they put dry ramen noodles on the outside of them.
Bingo. Exactly.
And it's pretty good.
Or if you crunch them up and you put them on top of like some rice, like sometimes all we had was like rice and pork and like teriyaki sauce, and then we would crunch the noodles on top for a nice little crunch.
I don't
Yeah.
even like them in the water. Honestly, I drain all the water out of them and just eat
Yeah,
the noodles.
a lot of
like,
people do.
More like spaghetti style.
Yeah.
I like the soupy. Like if I go out and get actual ramen, like I like it then. But like the stuff that I'm making at home, get that water out.
Did you grow up around like poor black people?
No.
Really?
No.
Poor white people?
Yeah, I have some family members that are poor.
Yeah. The no water in the
we-
ramen gives poor.
Yeah, we were like solidly middle class.
Oh, cool.
Not like
Not today's where it's like it's splitting down the middle and you're either going to be rich or not.
Yeah, we didn't like my parents couldn't like pay my rent or something like that.
Okay.
But we didn't have like financial insecurity
That makes sense.
when I was a kid.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like
You had
but I
stability.
couldn't like be like, "Hey, daddy, will you buy me a car?" or
Daddy.
something like that. I have to like be like, Mom, I'll give you $500 for your truck.
Yeah.
That has 350,000 miles on it. My mom made me pay rent when I turned 18. Like that kind of. No, that's not normal.
I mean, okay, it's normal. I can't. I'm a mom.
Yeah.
My baby is my baby. He could live with me till 50. I don't care.
She
Like,
made me start paying rent. Like it was like I was working. I had stopped going to school and I was doing stand-up comedy.
Mhm.
And she was like, "If
Oh,
you stop
yeah.
going to school, you got to pay
Yeah.
rent."
Yeah.
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 Hell
But
yeah.
I was working full time and stuff, and it was fine.
Well, as long as the rent wasn't like $700 or something.
No, it was reasonable.
Like
It was, like,
$200 or
reasonable.
something.
It was like $275.
That's not bad.
That's
Yeah.
like you need a little on the chin.
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know?
it taught me a lot.
I'm the
but I'm
type of-
just like just to illustrate, like
Mhm.
we weren't like I didn't have everything that I ever wanted.
Yeah.
Like a.
You were like regular white.
Yeah, we were like regular white.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I know what regular
Hey,
white look
yeah.
like. Yeah.
Regular.
You
white.
weren't like Ward Parkway white.
No,
Got
no, that would have been cool.
That would have been hella cool.
I would take it.
I would take Ward Parkway White. Fuck you mean? It was one other thing I was gonna say. I can't remember. I'll probably just text
Was it
to
about
you.
ramen noodles?
No, poverty,
Poor white
whiteness,
people.
Brett,
The poor whites.
Lois Griffin,
My mother's
allegedly.
family.
I can't remember. It'll come back. Whatever.
They're white trash.
Trash.
They're trash.
You do his accent way too well.
I've been getting better. It's slowly. I work on it. I'll like be driving in the car and I'll be like, the car, that car over there.
How do you feel?
Not looking good.
How do you feel about potentially adding a conservative pranking segment to your show?
We already do
Where
that.
do you call conservative people and
Yeah.
prank them?
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
my God, please
Like,
bring me back.
We do like financial scammers. Like we're like all call them. The last one we did was actually 2 episodes ago. It'll be on the video up here or over here or something. It was with Ted and Adam, and I've done it a couple times with them because we don't call them. We have to figure out how to do calls. Like that's
like in call.
That's another
in-show.
thing that we're gonna be able to do in the future.
That's gonna be fun.
This is like all part of our plan. We had to do the rebrand, and next we're gonna like upgrade some of our equipment and stuff. And one of the things that we want to do is be able to actually do the phone calls on the show.
Yeah.
But I've done like a couple where I'll call and I'll pretend to be like the perfect like person that they can scam, because it'll be like the last guy. He promises you that you can get. It's right there. Yeah, $250K at 0 interest.
Oh my God.
You have to like form a business entity and then take out credit cards in that business entity. And then what you do is you do what he calls liquidating the credit cards, which is against your credit card terms.
Yeah.
In a lot of cases, because how they do it is you pay, which we didn't know this before the phone call. We actually kind of accidentally got him to admit that this is how they do it on the phone call. Is they have a law firm, you pay the law firm a sum of money, they keep 5% of it, and then they give you the rest in cash. I would say that it's allegedly fraudulent. Allegedly.
It's very gray area.
And so it's one of these things where that's how they like, and this guy teaches you how to buy rental properties. And then you like, now you have like an income stream. It's like to become a landlord, basically. It's crazy. And so I called them and I pretended that I Thompson's Plastics, that fake logo down there, that's a fake company that I made up that I'm the owner of.
Cool.
And it's a plastics company.
I like it.
Where we used to make like containers for like to-go meals or like plastic forks and stuff. But the margins were too low, so we switched to making like dildos and butt plugs and like pocket pussies and stuff, like all new, different stuff. And the margins are way better.
The latest and greatest.
Yeah, the margins are so much better. And so I own that company, and I call them, and I'm like, I'm just trying to get some of this $250K, like at 0%. And then they bring their whole team on, and then
he was a white whale customer for them.
They were like, we're funded by a billionaire, but we won't say who the billionaire is. And I was like, is it George Soros? I was like, you guys are funded by George Soros, aren't you? You won't say it. Like, and they were like, why are you obsessed with George Soros?
Because I need to know.
Yeah, they're like, you're obsessed with George Soros. And I was like, they're like, Ray Butler doesn't know George Soros at all. I was like, that's what he tells you. I was like, that's what he tells you.
So everything on this murder board means something?
Yeah, they're all
That's
Easter
pretty cool.
eggs. It's all Easter eggs.
Bet.
Like for instance, you can see the Hawk Tuah girl. We did a deep throat. We did a deep throat investigation on the Hawk Tuah girl.
Okay.
Talk about a blonde lady who got like sexualized by the public and then turned into a scammer. It was fucking crazy. She's like 19 or 20. She was 21.
Damn.
When that shit happened. I didn't realize she was that young. And then, like, of course, everybody's like, oh, blown jobs. And then they just, like, she got surrounded by vultures. Up in the top left, that's a man in a chair seat that's, like, it's like so you could be, like, a piece of furniture that people sit on.
For fetish or non-fetish purposes.
It's for fetish or non-fetish purposes.
Okay,
like,
I understand it now. I thought that was one of those things that you go to the gun range and shoot at.
No. It's a schematic for
Nice word.
It is. That's what it is. It's like a chair schematic where it's like a big inflatable chair suit, and then people sit on your face, or they sit with their back over your face because you just want to be a chair in a non-sexy way.
Got it.
You want to be a really unsexy chair, but the chair is also see-through in case you want to be
You stupid.
really sexy. I do think it'd be so funny. So we didn't hit it, but like there's like a vacuum bed where you get like sealed inside of it. Have you seen this?
I've seen it.
Yeah, it's like you get sealed inside of it.
And it's just
you,
a
like,
tube
wiggle
that you can
around,
like
breathe out of. Yeah. And we talked about this with Tarab. We were like showing this to Tarab, and he was like, "What the hell is going on?"
Why would you
guys?"
show that to that old man?
Yeah.
Hey, it wasn't
Why
political.
wouldn't I? Yeah. We were like, "Look, dude, we can't. We." It was perfect for him. Honestly, it was great. But what we said because this company had said, "Hey, if we get enough of these pre-orders by September 11th, we'll actually like ship them out." So we were saying if we got to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube and 1,000 followers on Instagram by September 11th, that I would buy a vacuum bed and seal myself inside of it. But I also think it would be cool to buy one of those chairs and like record a whole podcast where I'm in a chair and then the guest is just like sitting on the couch. Like
That
I
is some
think
Eric
that'd be
Andre stuff.
like
Yeah,
really
I'm down
funny.
for
Like
it,
I'm
yeah.
in a chair suit and I'm like, okay, so Brett, play the next thing. It's just like everything is totally normal except for that I'm in a chair and we don't bring it up.
Yep. Nothing's different here.
Yeah,
Looks like last time.
Jeffrey Epstein's on there.
No relation.
There's the it's blocked by the box over there on the right hand side, but there's a big titted mermaid statue.
I see it.
That's her hindquarters, but she has huge boobs on the front.
Sorry.
There's a heart that says Ellen plus Dayton at the top, which
Okay.
is a reference to the fact that Dayton used to be a boy. According to podcast lore, Dayton was a boy on Epstein's island that was kept there only for Ellen DeGeneres to abuse when she came there. And how he would know it was the day that she was there is because she would fly in on a plane that wrote a big heart in the sky with Ellen plus Dayton inside of it. That's
Is this
part
really a conspiracy theory?
No, this is just something that
Just
we
podcast
made
lore.
Oh,
up.
okay. I was like, if that's a real
it's
conspiracy
fake
theory, that's
podcast
crazy.
lore. And Dayton, but otherwise, Dayton had a nice time there because he was only
Not
there
a
for
nice
Ellen.
time.
Yeah, no, because the reason why he was there to begin with is because his mom sold him to Jeffrey Epstein so that she could pay her tuition at the Ellen DeGeneres School of Dance. Like, it was also, she wanted to go to the Ellen DeGeneres School of Dance, which is not real. We made that up.
In
too.
this world, Ellen
Yeah.
DeGeneres dances so well. She can have her
she
own
is
school.
well, it's not well. You just learn to dance like her.
Ah, okay.
So it's the
excuse
Ellen
me.
DeGeneres School of Dance, and the tuition was, she raised the tuition cost to pressure Dayton's mom to sell Dayton to Jeffrey Epstein so that she could go there and do what she did to him.
You don't need an allegedly. This all happened.
But the rest of the time, it was cool for Dayton. He would just like be
I
on the
believe it all.
beach. He would like poke stuff with a stick.
I believe it all.
Like a fish would wash up, he'd like poke it with a stick and stuff.
Israel currently has Greta Thunberg and like is low key like torturing her. So everything you're saying, I believe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we're living in such a shitty world. You could have said she flew in on a fucking Velociraptor, and I would have been like, yes, it happened.
Chumba Casino, the Costco guys. It's all connected.
It's all George Soros funded.
It's all connected to Epstein. Chumba Casino, the Costco guys.
Well, sounds
Yeah,
like
this
a
is just
Chumba.
another pin on our
Chumba
board at the end of the day.
Casino. It's the best casino. Chumba.
They hate the left.
Chumba.
They hate the left.
They killed Antifa. Chumba is pro-Tifa.
I thought he was dead for a little bit. Trump, when he disappeared for that week,
Oh,
did y'all remember
yeah.
that? I thought he was dead.
I
And
wasn't
then he
dead.
and then he came back and he had a big ass purple splotch on his hand, which
Looking
is the
like
same
he got a
thing.
stroke.
The same thing the
I
Queen had.
Had
then
sex
she
with
died?
Grimace's wife. I fingered Mrs. Grimace.
This is just cum. It's just Hamburglar wife cum.
I fisted Grimace's wife. He asked me to do it. He said, "Donald, will you fist my wife?"
And he replied nothing because he can't talk.
He
So
said,
I did it.
"Donald, my wife, she loves your hands. She think your hands would be really nice
She loves
inside
your
of her
hands.
pussy.
Ew.
Could you please fist Miss Grimace?" Thank you.
Thank you is crazy.
Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Was this a letter?
Yeah,
Okay.
It was a tweet. I
Oh,
was
okay.
reading one of Donald Trump's tweets.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he truthed out that he fisted Grimace's wife.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Masturbating shorty is on the back of your laptop, too.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
different one. No,
That's the same lady, though.
That's the same
they're
masturbating
different.
lady.
Yeah.
Hey, that lady in there was not
Yeah.
masturbating. I
She
didn't
got two big ass dildos in front of her.
Yeah, but
she's-
where was
it's
anything else?
implied-
Where's anything
It's
else?
implied that she's masturbating, dude. Come on.
Y'all are
Yeah,
being
but
a
those
little
are
too
back
aggressive.
massagers. I have never seen a woman that excited to have a back
Hitachi
massage.
makes a wide range
Brett,
of products. They
It's
make,
time to grow up, Brett. You're being like Taylor Swift right now.
You were Romeo. I'm sorry.
Now Brett's searching Hitachi on my computer. Anyways, we did it. That's the end of the
Rigid dump
podcast.
truck.
Rigid dump truck.
Hitachi makes a lot of products, dog.
Dude, yeah, it also vibrates though.
Everything with this company sounds sexual.
There's like a lady who has one of those in her backyard. She sits on it like a
What
washing
was that?
machine.
Hitachi Yeah, to Hitachi EH.
It's not the same Hitachi. though.
Excavator.
It's not the same
Excavator.
Hitachi. They're not making the vibrators and the fucking claw machines in the same
Hitachi
building, bro.
CX7G.
You don't know that.
Dude, yes, I do. I guarantee you that they don't make those machines in the same building that they make the fucking vibrators. They make them in different places. There's a vibrator team and there's a dump truck team.
Yeah. It's just two different sides of the building.
Yeah.
It's like the
Thank
East
No,
Wing
they're
and
not
the West
even
Wing.
no, they're not in the same building, HB.
Really?
They're in different buildings.
No, they
You
got to be
sure?
in the same building. That's
They
how
can't
businesses work.
make that stuff. They can't make that stuff at the same place, dude. It's totally different
You
materials.
don't know how businesses work, do you?
I mean,
Yes,
hey,
I do, dude.
They have to do all the same business in the same building.
That
No,
rubber looks
That's
durable.
just the law.
No.
That's
I can
right.
see a woman putting something with that rubber tire in her vagina.
That's what I'm saying. They like sit on
Yeah.
them like washing machines. Anyways, where can people find you?
Everywhere.
We want to give you the Jakin.Off bump. It's a very small bump.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's a modest bump.
Thank you.
but-
I need a more white following. You know,
Yeah.
it's getting too dark over there. So come on,
Guys,
white people.
come
Round
on.
up. Round it up.
Crackers.
I didn't say it. Saltines, please. HB from KC everywhere, including Cash App and Venmo. But
Yeah.
HB from KC on Twitter. Nope, I lied. I'm never giving my Twitter out. Instagram.
Yeah.
Predominantly TikTok. That's really where I would love everybody to follow. I am
Yeah.
about 60 followers away from 10K, guys.
There you
so
go. Let's
yeah,
go.
HB from KC. I think it's HB from KC _ on TikTok, and then Instagram HB from KC, YouTube HB from KC, Facebook HB from KC. Yeah, I have a couple things coming up if that's okay. October 18th, I'm the host of a new show at Arts on Broadway called Pop Off for Love.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen. It's a YouTube series called Pop the Balloon or Find Love.
Oh,
where they stand
yeah.
in
We're literally
We're doing a spin-off of
just
that.
talking
yeah.
about those
I created
Yeah,
a.
this episode comes out 2 days before
Yeah.
that.
Oh, great! So yeah,
Hell
come
yeah.
see me October 18th. There, I'm the host producer of that show. It's going to be very exciting. It's not the exact same.
ticket link in the comments.
Very much so. Thank you. I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
And then
Send it
end of
to
this
Brett.
month, sure will. End of this month is Fountain City Comedy Fest, and then after that, I am on a hiatus from stand up for a few months.
Yeah.
So, yeah, come see me while you can. Yeah, or book me to host your
Yeah.
thing. I also have an ebook that I should be promoting. Comedy writing ebook. So
Oh, nice.
if you want to learn how to find your funny, hit me up. I can send you the ebook link.
Find
It's like
your
$20.
funny.
It's not hard.
but also, some of you guys,
yeah.
the funnies, you're not gonna find it.
Yeah, but buy the ebook so you can at least try.
But buy the ebook.
And
yeah,
then
sorry, I don't know why. I'm
at the end,
my
yeah,
bad. I did the
hit
opposite
Jake,
of
hit
what I'm
Jake
supposed to
afterward
do.
and say, "Hey, I don't feel
Yeah.
funny anymore." You know, HB's ebook didn't do much, and you'd say, "You're right. I never had faith in
Yeah.
you, but thank you for
Yeah.
contributing to a black woman's success."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That'd
No,
be great.
Exactly. Yeah.
Um,
buy the ebook. Link in the comments.
Yep.
link in
I'm
the
gonna send it all to Brett.
descriptions.
But that's pretty much it for me. Just living the dream.
Yeah.
I'm writing a stand-up hour for next year. So when I come back in the spring, it's called Welcome to the Matriarchy.
Matriarchy be like,
Yeah.
it's okay to cry.
Matriarchy be like, men, take your ass to therapy. Huh? Huh? Do we want to get our mental health? No. We're going to just keep burning the world down? All right. Well,
Yep.
but yeah,
It's an
that's about it.
epidemic.
Yeah, very much so. Patriarchy is killing us, people. Brr, 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 brr.
As always, follow this podcast at J.O.Pod on Instagram.
Whoop, whoop.
If you're watching this on YouTube, like this video, subscribe. If you're watching this or listening to it anywhere, and you can give us a review. Maybe you say, hey, look, I love this podcast. I think what they said about Charlie Kirk was right. I think that what they said about Taylor Swift colonizing Jake's Facebook is right. And his Instagram and his TikTok. Yes. Give this 5 stars. Yes. Give it 5 stars. Follow us. Send anything you think I need to see to Jakin.Off.Podcast at gmail.com. I'll look at it at least once. That's the Jakin.Off guarantee. So if you have anything you feel like I need to take a look at, send it there. I'll look at it once.
That's been consistent too.
That's a day one.
That has been day one.
That's a day one. So without further ado, Brett, you got anything?
If you like Taylor Swift, maybe just try to listen to some hip hop.
Yeah.
You know, that would be my suggestion.
Start with To Pimp a Butterfly, Kendrick Lamar.
Yep.
Or, you know, just fucking.
Literally anything. Just
literally anything else. Yeah. Just try No Doubt even.
Pharrell did a beat for them.
Yeah, just try a couple No Doubt songs maybe first before you dive into the hip hop stuff. Get yourself, yeah. But anyways, thanks for listening. I love you. Bye-bye.
Because it hurts. I wanted to sing you out. Oh, don't speak. All right.